Good day, everyone. This is D-Money107, and I decided to give this game a look. So, before I played Touhou Scarlet Curiosity, when I was a college student, more specifically, um, sophomore to junior, I decided to give some Touhou games a shot after seeing countless bullet hell games and other spin-off games on YouTube and whatnot. So I have gained interest in the series. I haven't played as much bullet hell games in the Touhou series as much as I have in other genres like fighting games and platformers. But I still am interested in the series. When I first saw the trailer of this game, I decided to give this a shot since I really like to hack down enemies and become more powerful in general. But it really depends on the delivery of the game. So since this is Touhou, I'm willing to give this a shot. So right here we have Remilia and Sakuya. I just usually go with the first choice, so I will go with Remilia right now. My lady, the sun has already risen. Let's go back inside now. I don't feel like moving. Carry me. You're not a child anymore. If I might be so bold, haven't you been a bit too lazy these days? More than usual, I mean. Well, that's what happens when you're bored. Nothing to do. Now, that's simply not true. Why, just the other day, there was that strange incident that Raymond handily took care of without breaking a sweat, I assume. And even if something did happen during the day, it's not like I could fight at full power. Ugh. Are there even any fiends or monsters out there worthy of my attention? Well, there's certainly no shortage of yokai around here. Yeah, but I could tear my way through a million of those weaklings and no one would care. What I really want is to fight a yokai so mighty, so powerful, that beating it will make me a legend. Aiming as high as always, my lady. If that's the case, you might be interested in this. Is this that Tengu newspaper? Strange shadow sighted on the mountain. But this picture is so blurry. And the article goes on to say no one has even seen the thing. It sounds like a hoax. Maybe, but everyone in the village was talking about it. I heard someone found a footprint in the mountains, and some fields were vandalized too. Is this really the best picture they could get? The monster seems like it may be rather cautious. The Tengu are doing their best to find it, but they come up empty-handed so far. Very well. Whether or not it turns out to be true, at least this'll let me kill some time. Splendid. I'll gather as much information as I can about the monster by tonight. Now, come along, my lady. The sun is already up. If you stay out any longer, you'll only be harming yourself. Fine. I'll go to bed. Is this what humans mean when they say good things come to those who wait? I suppose you'll find out soon enough, won't you? Then I bid you good night. Well, it seems that Sakuya is the loyal servant of Remilia and the residents of this mansion, I believe. Phew! I slept like a log. Now it's back to business. Huh, that's strange. Has she not returned home yet? But who else would have left those newspapers on the table for me? Okay, since Sakura's missing, let's see what's on the paper today. It looks like these issues have articles about those monsters everyone's been talking about lately. Let's see. Mokele Mimbe menaces Misty Lake. Yep. Here, we've got Guided by Light. Seems to be about will-o-wisps hunting the bamboo forest. And here's another one. Seal of the Python shattered? Looks like there's some trouble afoot in Gimbu Ravine. I don't know what sounds more suspect, these monsters or this reporting. Well, the sun's almost down, and I can't say I have anything better to do. Maybe I should check out the lake first. And so we head on to our adventure. That's an observation deck on the opposite shore. I'm going to sit there and wait until Mokulele Mimbe shows its face. I haven't really had a chance to go all out lately. I felt like maybe the quiet life is making me lose my edge a little. Guess I'll just shake off that indolence by beating up any 2-bit goons who have the bad fortune of crossing my path tonight. Let's get going. Okay, my general knowledge of Touhou, I can't really say that I'm quite knowledgeable on that subject, but what I do know is that fairies are basically the Goombas of the Touhou game, since they're easily shot down. And let's see what equipment I have. Have sharp nails, which increases my base attack power, critical rate, and item drop. So why not? And what skill select? Vampire Turn, Heartbreak, and Destiny Miserable Fate. That spell must be the ultimate move. Okay, like on the subject of fairies. Fairies are like the main enemies of the game, and they usually come in different variations. They are usually weak, but come in stronger variations. So, I'll just beat any fairy that comes my way, and I'll be able to gain some experience so I can be able to become stronger. And looks like we have some wolves as well, and frogs. So, on the subject of fairies, fairies are said to not be bright, and are generally easier enemies to deal with in the general games. However, they are capable of being very dangerous around humans, because they can play pranks on them. And such, like pushing them off a cliff and stealing their food and whatnot. Oh, I need to equip the brooch. So it increases my skill and my skill generation rate. Okay, why not? Better than nothing. I'm going to search every nook and cranny. You never know what you can come across, you know? And continuing on the subject of other fairies, Cerno is said to be one of the stronger fairies in the game. I mean, in the series. She has ice thing powers, I believe. Although characters of other characters of other species can still kick her butt. kick a butt. And now we have mushrooms as enemies. And I believe that the spores are capable of giving us status effects. Maybe they are, maybe not. And it looks like that Reimu is able to, not Reimu, I'm sorry. Remilia is able to glide when I press and hold the X button, which which can be very helpful in the future. It's in the fighting games that I have played. I have focused less on the I have focused somewhat less on the spell card rules and more on just wailing my opponents, which I realize is not really the best way to go. Since magic also plays an important key in the fighting Touhou games. I mean, it also plays a role in general, but fighting games are really prevalent on it since you are able to fly around the arena in those games. I'm willing to go back to the Touhou games. I mean the other Touhou games of different genres, and see more stuff about the characters and whatnot. I mean, I know Reimu is the protagonist. Is the protagonist of the series in general, but and that Marissa is like the best friend and whatnot, like one of the other main characters. But the Touhou cast is just very expansive. I just got to take the time to see the depth of the character, to see the depth of the characters and their personalities and their powers and whatnot. So I got another variation of the brooch. It may look the same, but it looks like it increases the item drop rate. So I'm guessing that the items that I gather may have this. Some of the items that I gather may have the same name, but they may have different stats. They may have different stat changes. Let's see this ultimate skill. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we have another treasure chest in the area. So, red nails. Interesting. I'm pretty sure that it will increase my overall attack power. Oh, I guess I gathered some variations of the sharp nails and hard nails. But I'm going to pick the red nails since the stats are better in general. So, this place is very foggy at night. I mean, then again, I'm a vampire. I'm playing as an adorable vampire who can claw her way through enemies and such. And sunlight I don't want to deal with the sunlight. I really like that dive bomb move. Ugh, the last rays of sunset are still stinging me a bit. Did I come out too early after all? Was that a noise just now? Maybe it was just in my imagination. Well, I guess this is still sunset. So let's just claw some more enemies. So as we get closer to the problem, or the more specifically the boss of this stage. One of my friends have recommended me a bullet hell that I bullet hell that one of my online friends had me interested in trying out the bullet hell games for Touhou. So I decided to give it a chance, and although I wasn't really good at it at first, I'm still not going to give up, since bullet hell games are generally difficult, but the more you practice, the more you get better at it. I'm just not willing to just give up just because the going gets tough. And I forgot, I didn't really see that gathered red scarves, so I'm just going to pick this one. And let's see what this different variations of red nails does. It does better at the cost of critical power, so I'll take that chance. And I'm guessing that this is the boss battle. I'm bored. How long do I have to wait here? So I'm guessing this is a fairy. Hey, you! Sorry, I'm kinda busy right now, actually. Busy with what? What is there to even do out here? Well, if you must know, I'm keeping an eye on Scarlet Devil Mansion and the surrounding area to... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! You're the vampire! So I am. Do you have some business with us? People are saying the Mokele Mimbe appears in the lake near Scarlet Devil Mansion. Everyone in Gensokyo is talking about it, so I want to be the one to catch it. I'm aware of that rumor, yes. But see, that creates a problem for me. I don't like it when someone snatches my prey right out from under me. Wait. Change your plans. If it's a no-holds-barred battle you're looking for, I'm ready to go. What? No. Well, looks like we had to fight this fairy. So it looks like the first boss battle is usually the easiest. So I know she's rather simplistic in her attack patterns. I can take that much damage, but I want to be able to see those attack patterns instead of just ending weightlessly. Sometimes I just don't want to be careless. Please, spare me. I won't even think about going after the monster again. I promise. Well, that was certainly a better workout that I would have gotten looking for a monster that probably wouldn't even show. Now, where shall I go next? What the? That smoke's coming from Scarlet Devil Mansion. What is going on? Must have been the monster. This isn't good. While the cat's away, the mice will play, so the saying goes. Huh, that's rather true. I hate to deprive Sakuya of her fun, but I'm going to take them out before this goes any further. Sometimes you gotta do things yourself. Taking out the garbage. Nice shot. I wonder what the new skill does. Demon Cradle. Shrouds Remilia's body with energy as she launches herself spiraling toward an enemy. Slight adjustments can be made to a trajectory while in flight. So I can just replace Vampire Turn. Wait, my mistake. Not bad, not bad. What was down there? Is there any treasure? Any treasure? Guess not. It's rather depressing to come home to a mansion where everything's wrecked and whatnot. Especially when there's enemies roaming around. Oh wait, it's what's her name? Mei Ling. I'm not really good with names. My lady, I'm so relieved you're safe. What happened here? It's dangerous to stay outside. Let's go to the library for now. Miss Patchouli can explain what happened better than I can. Patchouli is the bookish type, I believe. It seems the library managed to emerge unscathed, at least. I'm sorry, my lady. I failed in my duty to protect the house. Remy. Patch, if you were here and Mei Ling was here, how did this happen? I'm sorry. It was all I could do to keep the library from harm. Curse that monster, attacking when it knew I'd be gone. What a coward. Mm-hmm. The mansion is completely demolished. No big deal. We can always rebuild it. More importantly, did you see the monster? What does it look like? You at least put up a stiff resistance, right? I wish I could say that, but this thing was totally out of our league. The mansion was blown away before I could even do anything. Unfortunately, we just don't know what kind of monster we're dealing with here. What do you mean by that? Well, it destroyed our mansion, obviously, but we never saw what it looked like. My guess is it used some sort of magic or secret technique to hide itself. So, what you're saying is, a totally invisible monster blew up my house and left without so much as a fight? I can say this much. Judged by the damage done to the mansion, the monster must be truly gargantuan. A gargantuan invisible monster. The stuff of nightmares. So, there's some truth to those newspaper articles after all, huh? I didn't know such monsters existed in Gensokyo. By the way, I haven't seen Sakuya around. Where is she anyway? Actually, she hasn't come back yet. If Sakuya's not back yet, then things must be really serious. Is that right? You don't sound surprised. This is Sakuya we're talking about. Wherever she is, I'm sure she's fine. I'll bet she's investigating our monster even as we speak. Or fighting off hordes of monsters. Just to get her way back. Or maybe fight the threat itself. We never know. I suppose if I keep searching for the monster, I'll run into her sooner or later. Alright, guys. So, this is the prologue, I believe. And we are going to continue with either Bamboo Forest of the Lost or Gimbu Ravine next time. So this is D-Money107, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.